Well, I want to give you a universal, or actually with guaranteed universal income update. I mean, this is getting pretty popular now. I mean, it was something like a year or two ago, before the last election. There was a candidate talking about it, and everybody said, "Ah, that'll never happen." Wow. Well, I just found an article that has 34 programs that are now around the country doing this. And this is where they give you either $500 a month or up to $1,200 a month for a year or 2 years to spend any way you want to. Yeah. And it has a list of cities that are doing it now. Um, and Compton, California, Long Beach, California, a bunch in California. And California is even talking about doing more. Actually, it's one of the first ones started there, Stockton, California. A young mayor tried a couple of, here it is, Stockton, California. And now he's an advocate for this all over the country. There's a mayor's group that tracks all this, and Mayors for Universal Income is the, well, there's Massachusetts, a couple of Massachusetts, another Minnesota, Mississippi, New Mexico, New York. Wow, Rochester, Newark, Patterson, New Jersey, North Carolina, Pittsburgh, Providence. Say there's 32 of these. South Carolina, Alexandria, Virginia, Tacoma, Washington. And what's happened now, and they're the ones that are currently. Here's some more that are going to start real soon. Uh, they haven't started yet, but they will. Hey, look at single mothers in Birmingham can soon apply for guaranteed income. So that's for single mothers. I don't know if that's for single fathers too or whatever. Sounds a little sexist if it's only for moms with kids. I'm sure there's some dads raising them alone too. Minneapolis guaranteed income is starting. The city of Birmingham. Here, this is an interesting title. I thought the $16 million guaranteed income program was a scam, but now I get $1,000 a month. Minneapolis will launch a new basic income experiment. Guaranteed basic income in North Carolina is $500 for formerly incarcerated. So these are people getting out of prison. So you get $500 a month for a year or two. I mean, that's cool stuff. So New York, actually California now is talking about for college students. They have so many college students now that are, are homeless. They're sleeping in the library or in tents and things like that. So they're giving $500. Well, actually, they're about to approve it, $500 a month to do that. Now, all these. Number one will be local. Number two, the best place to find out about it is through your elected official. So I would start with local elected officials. If anybody's supposed to know about them, that's who it is. Don't call a government agency because they don't pass laws. All these things are new laws that are going to pass, and they're local. So you can't call your congressman or senator because that's not local laws. They do federal laws. I mean, they should know about it if they're good, but it's better to rely on your local, state people, your county elected officials, and your city elected officials about these kinds of programs. And what you do is just start calling. You go to commoncause.org and you put in your zip code and you get all the contact information for all your elected officials. So it may take you a half hour, and you sign up on all their websites. So what if it takes you an hour, 2 hours? Somebody's going to give you $1,000 a month for the next 2 years, man. You got an extra hour. Start doing it now. Look at all the other stuff you'll find too. Not only basic income, but then you'll be in the know for all the other stuff, because a lot of this stuff, like particularly basic income, it's not everybody. It's not like a tax refund everybody's going to get who applies. No, these are probably limited because they're in trial modes. So that's important to know about before it happens, not after it happens. And this is the way to do it. There's no magic in the world. You call the office. Hey, how do I keep track of getting notified of what your representative's doing? That's all. And it's, oh yeah, you want to do blah, 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 whatever the heck it is, and you do it. That's all. And then you just sit and watch the texts or however hell they do it, tweets or cartoons, whatever the hell they do. You'll be on top of it, and that's what counts.